on the 28th October after the embarrassing strings of results combining with the losing to West Ham. Despite showing strong performance, everything up the man many viewed as the manager to bring back Man United back to their glory days was eventually laid off from Man United. While assistant coach Ruben Amorim made as a temporary caretaker, however in just a very short amount of time. The next day, to be specific, Man United made a quick surprising move by triggering the Sporting head coach Ruben Amorim 10 million release clause set to bring the Portuguese head coach to Manchester. On the 1st of November, Manchester United announced they have appointed Amorim on a contract running until 2027 and that he will begin his tenure at the club on the 11th November. Amorim, while just a relatively young coach, had already shown he's capable bringing Sporting to multiple cups and league glory at the same time, daring to use young academy talents to new level. But the question remains, who is Amorim? And can he bring the success in the Portuguese league to the Premier League, or will just another Man United sack and hire cycle again? So in this video, we'll have a brief look into Ruben Amorim, his style of coaching, and can he succeed under the dysfunctional Man United side. In case you didn't know, what's up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you in any shape or form stumble into this channel and somehow someway like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring your notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. Ruben Felipe Marques Amorim, born in Lisbon, Portugal, 27 January 1985, made him 39-year-old this year, a relatively young in the coaching department. Amorim, like many football coaches nowadays, was a former professional footballer in his playing career. Amorim basically spent all but 1 year in his home country, Portugal, starting his career at the hometown club Belenenses and progressively become a regular starting in his 05-06 season. In April 2008, he moved to his supporting club Benfica. Although Amorim, compared to other well-known names came out from Benfica at that time like Di Maria and David Luiz, Amorim was considered an average midfielder in Benfica, collected just a handful of appearances but was used most as a first choice in the 2010-2011 season. But on the 19th January 2011, he undergoes surgery on both knees, foreshadowing his retirement. During his Benfica tenure, he shown his charismatic and interesting personality, as Amorim criticized manager at the time Jorge Jesus' preference to play most of Benfica games without a single Portuguese player, increasingly disgusted with his plight, at times refused to train with the bench players after warming up with several minutes only not to be used, being subjected to the club's disciplinary proceeding. His disciplinary got so bad he was loaned to Braga the following 2012 season. In the next season, returning to Benfica, he plays a 37 match across all competitions, helping to win an unprecedented treble of the league, Taça de Portugal and Taça da Liga. In the 2014 season, after helping Benfica won their 4th title in 2014, he suffered a severe ACL injury sidelined him for more than 8 months. While he did make a substitute appearance in the semi-final domestic cup, he does not look the same. And 6 months later, he joined Al Waqar in Qatar on a season-long deal, and on the 4th of April 2017, after more than a year of inactivity, the 32-year-old terminated his contract with Benfica and he eventually retired. Shortly after retiring, Amorim joined the Lisbon Football Association in order to earn a coaching license. During his learning period, he also spent a week-long internship under Man United manager Jose Mourinho, another fit foreshadowing. Amorim starting to work as a manager in the 2018-2019 with the 3rd division team Casa Pia, and after losing his first 2 games and with his pride hurt and doubts setting in, he announced if he lost the 3rd game, he would quit. In the next match, he changed his system, playing the back 3 formation for the first time, and with the new system working, Casa Pia embarked an unbeaten run. He also felt he had found the formation that allowed him to produce the football he wanted. After hovering between Benfica U23 team and Braga coaching, Amorim became the Sporting CP manager on the 4th of March 2020 after the sacking of Silas, signing a deal until 30th of June 2023 with a €20 million buyout clause. Despite only having 2 months of top-flight experience, Sporting paid a $10 million for his service, the 3rd highest transfer fee for a manager in history. Amorim joined Sporting immediately brought them into a strong team contender, finishing his debut campaign at the 4th place finish and the qualification to the Europa League 3rd qualification round. Despite their league finish, What Amorim bring the most was he managed to bring a recognizable identity that the club had previously been lacking, despite a toxic atmosphere that grew around the club since the May of 2018 after a mob of about 50 club supporters brutally attacked the players and staff on the premise of Sporting training facility. Following several seasons, Amorim gradually brings Sporting from a top 4 team challenger into the champion challenging team, helping Sporting won 2 Portuguese league twice in 4 years, including promoting and nurture several footballer names that eventually leave for a big feast like João Palhinha, Nuno Mendes, Pedro Porro, etc. To now some of the players viewed to be superstar-like players, for example Victor Gyökeres, Gonçalo Inácio, Morten Holmlund, and many more. Let's speak about Amorim tactics and how he can bring to Man United. A huge fan of playing a back 3 formation that had brought him massive success ever since his implementation. He had used a 3-4-2-1, 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 formation for most of the tenure in Sporting, using a 3-4-3 formation starting with the goalkeeper. No doubt, modern goalkeeper with a sweeping ability and ball playing skills, comfortable stepping outside of the penalty box, had become an essential part of the game plan. Andrea Onana definitely be the number 1 for Man United, and Amorim, as the Cameroon international, has shown his comfort being patient in possession, consistently bait the opponent pressing his side. Moving to the 3 centre-backs, the central centre-back in other teams like Arsenal and Man City, like Saliba or Stones Row, tasked to push higher into the midfield, act as a force for receiving the ball at the turn or back against the opponent. In Man United, would sadly only Martinez have the press-resistant ability to withhold incoming pressure. But in Amorim tactics, his central defender would more traditional wall defender, physically strong and quick in recovery. This role easily lay on the lead as his leadership and wide range of central defending would be key. But moving with the wide centre-backs requirement would be significantly increased in terms of the technical ability. Both wide centre-backs tasked to be an outlet playing out from the back. Again, mentioning Martinez would not see this as an issue, as the Argentinian is viewed to be the main ball-playing defender for Man United since his arrival. On the right will be a question mark with Euro, although shows his potential in passing ability, yet to really further display due to injury, but Maguire can be another alternative, as his long passing was his selling point for years, yet his recovery pace will be a matter of concern. On the wingbacks can be described as head-scratching because Man United under Erik ten Hag tenure did not play a single match utilizing wingbacks. However, on the right, Dalot and Masraoui both have a strong instincts in going forward, especially Dalot had been a better candidate to be the right wing back thanks to his forward running, technical awareness and pace to burn. On the left will be a hard one. In spite of Luke Shaw can be a solid option, his fitness really put a massive concern on him. Malaysia will never be a left wing back option, hence 2 suggestions could be used with either Anthony or Ahmad. All the left-footed wingers have the potential to play on the wing-back position. But Amorim's system did not really emphasize a fixed idea on the wing-back position. There we could see inverted wing-back style where allowed the wing-backs to stretch the pitch yet contain the ability to drive inwards of the pitch. Amorim will work what he got and expect the unexpected. In the 2 pivots, Amorim will prefer 2 centre midfielders that have high work rate and defensive discipline, capable to move up and down the pitch. In normal circumstance, one of the midfielders will be the ball-winning type, while the other will more of the ball-carrying, progressive type. The defensive midfielder where Amorim have worked were now the Ugarte and Palhinha, both strong tacklers plus wide pitch coverage, but their passing game for more simple sideways or possession recycling. While on a more advanced midfielder tasked to drop and collect and progress the ball, where Amorim used to work with Nunes, where now Manu or Mount will be a perfect for this role. They have the ability to drop close to the defensive line, receive the ball, turn and progress them. While on the forward line, both wide forwards, due to the presence of wingbacks, the forwards will tuck inside on the half spaces more than often. What does Amorim did here was he allowed one of the forwards to push closer to the opponent's goal, and the other forward will task to drop into the midfield and create. Basically, both inside forward function on the half spaces either to create and scoring. But on the tip of the offense, Amorim showed his tactics can be direct with the keeper or the defender launching long passes to the striker, thus the striker must be physically yet possess smart running either channel. So, Victor Gyökeres in Sporting complete the task with massive ease, single-handedly become the talisman for Amorim in Sporting. This can be said the same for Højlund, as both of them share a similar build, running style and play style, but Gyökeres have more mature game, especially his passing game. This brings a very huge question as formation 3-4-3 suitable for Man United current squad. In my opinion, Not really, as Man United in history do not function well with wingbacks formation, as the wingback defense usually a part of Man United struggle a lot, particularly Man United wingers have low work rate tracking back. In the back 3 formation where the opponent's wingers directly facing the defensive line meant that the wingbacks have higher responsibility in covering the defense. Besides, 3-4-3 formation raised a crucial question: there was no place for the number 10 position, where Man United captain Bruno Fernandes plays. Bruno functions best as an attacking midfielder, but on the left half space where he uses his movement and passing causes chaos. But Amorim uses forwards to fulfill that place. Bruno dropping deep will reduce his effectiveness. Despite that, I believe Amorim still had tricks in his bags compiled with what he got, you made use of them. But really doubt was, will he continue a battery formation when it comes to Man United? That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? What's your perspective for Ruben Amorim appointed as Man United head coach? Will he succeed or just another Eric Ten Hag cycle? Comment down below so that we can have a discussion. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.